The first 5 songs that we had written for the record were strictly just, we thought it was just going to be a 5-song EP, and it was only until we were approached by InVogue Records that the idea of transforming it into a full length came about. And it was a little hard to swallow at first, because I think we all got so used to just the 5 songs by themselves on an EP, but once we opened up our minds to the idea of a full length, it started to take shape into something really cool, because with the first 5 we felt kind of limited, like we had to keep the writing style of the songs on a somewhat consistent path so that it didn't seem like we had one song that was way too soft, one song that was way too heavy. So I think once we had the freedom to move into writing a full length, we could explore those options, and those were actually some of my favorite songs on the CD.
I was really happy with being able to just kind of expand on experimenting with a lot of things that you wouldn't expect in heavy music, like a lot of piano-driven parts, and just writing music that was different, or seems different to me, than a lot of the heavy music that's circulating lately. Also, just lyrically, being able to relate to a lot of these songs personally, especially a track in particular, just about death, and just having to experience that firsthand, and then being able to work with Rory and kind of put those thoughts into a song, and then being able to hear it as a finished product was a cool experience for me.
I, as well as the rest of the guys, are very excited to be putting out this album because it means a lot to us, and all of these tracks have a lot of substance, which is really special to me, because a lot of music nowadays doesn't have that, and I feel like we can connect with people who listen to our music on a different level. One track in particular means a lot to me. It talks about a conversation being had with God, and how you're not always sure that He's there to listen. And I feel like everybody has struggled with that at least once in their life, because nobody's actually sure, I feel.
The album, to me, it reflects a lot of my own personal struggles that I've had over the last 6 years, and even the rest of my life, that had me dealing with certain situations in my life where I felt like I didn't have enough of my own willpower to get me through it, and I turned to music, other bands' music, friends and bands' music, and it helped me get through a lot. And this album was a way for me to reflect that and get that out myself personally, and I'm really happy that I'm able to share it with everybody. We can share it with everybody and be able to be proud of it.
There's a particular song on the record that I'm very, very excited for people to hear, because I feel like we all stepped outside our comfort zones in writing it, me especially, with a lot of the guitar parts, and it plays with a lot of different tempos, and there's strings and piano and just stuff that, I mean, we've hinted at in other parts of like our songs and things like that, but this time we really were just like, this is what we're gonna do, and there's no boundary, there's no oh, what if someone doesn't like this, or what if anything like that. It was just like 100% what we wanted. It came out how we wanted it, and I'm just really excited for people to hear us and what we want to write and play.
The name Dayseeker is, I mean, it's a really simple understanding. It's just, I feel like everybody in their life struggles through a lot of dark times and a lot of terrible situations, and I think the way you choose to handle those situations has a lot to do with how your life is going to play out. So I think the name is just a reminder to us that we like to consistently keep searching for, you know, the lighter parts of life, the better parts of life, even when you're in, like I said, just the darkest of times.